West Side weekly numbers. You had 5 new listings, which is up 67%. Under contract, you had 6, which is down 25% from the prior week. And closings, you had 7, which is up 133% from the prior week, which is fantastic. Now, as you probably know, the Feds did not change the interest rate last week. However, because the Feds didn't have changed the interest rate, some other data came in, and that did affect the interest rate. So as of today, our interest rate is 6.625. Now that's for a 30-year note. Tomorrow we have 2 more sets of data that's going to be coming in, which we have a chance, depending on how this data comes in, that we should see this getting into the hopefully we'll see this getting into the 6.5 range by the end of the week. Just so you guys know, interest rates, they affect, buying a car. They affect if you're buying appliances for your home, things of that nature. When they do interest rate cuts, that does not affect your interest rate for a home mortgage. That is back to those interest rates are determined by the 10-year bond, the securities, and that's what actually affects our housing market. So when you look at the housing market as a whole, there's a lot of different statistics that are going to come into it. The jobs was one that was a huge flop last week when their adjustment to the jobs market and things of that nature. Tomorrow we're going to be having some retail sales numbers and things of that nature. That's going to affect the interest rates moving forward. At this point right now, guys, as long as we stay on this current trajectory that we are on, we are looking to be into the low 6s, by Q4. We're pretty sure that the Fed is going to start reducing interest rates. Again, that's not going to have an overall effect on the housing market. But because of the current state of our economy, we're going to start seeing numbers coming in that are going to be a little lackluster. Cost of goods, cost of everything is going up. The new tariff stuff is, again, on again, off again, whatever. With the new tariff stuff going into place, the numbers are going to look really kind of skewed here for a little while, and that's going to have an effect on the housing market, which should bring interest rates down, which will give you, the consumer, a much more buying power in the grand scheme of things. So keep an eye on the market. These things are going to affect you in the short term here. We'll talk soon. Now, all this information I just gave you, if you want to see how that information affects you, your home, your neighborhood, your buying power in this market, click on the link in the caption, and we will reach out to you, see what we can do to help you out. Have a great day.